comparing to like as for me, I am not the type of person that I'm gonna say that, oh, I read on the internet or on the news about this country, I wouldn't go there. The same thing what's happened when I was going to DRC, Kinshasa, in Congo. And when my friends find out that I was going to Congo, they were like trying to stop me. You crazy? There is Ebola virus everywhere, and Congo is not safe, whatever. I read about it, I knew about it, but I was like, I want to just go myself because I usually don't try to trust much about the media.
Yeah.
And how media portray it, because media in nowadays they not really become neutral about what they portray.
Yeah.
They have their own ego and they have their own interest. That if they, I don't like this, and I'm gonna describe this in my coverage in the news media. So I decided to come to Congo. So I saw Congo, I saw Kinshasa, and first of all, Kinshasa, it's not covered by Ebola virus because Democratic Republic of Congo is the size of the Western Europe.
Yeah.
It's a very huge country. Ebola outbreak is 1,000 miles away from Kinshasa. There is nothing much going on in Kinshasa. But as far as safety concerned, comparing to Rwanda, yeah, there is some issues there in Congo. So unless Congo can change the perspective, and unite their own people and train their own government officials and soldiers and army people how to behave or treat when the foreigners arrive.
Yeah.
And then is you're gonna feel more safe to go there. But I went there, I experienced myself, I saw the Congo, so that's the chapter finished, you know. But there is certain countries that you visit you like and you wanna come back again. And but there is certain countries you just visited for one time and you just closed and you don't wanna go there again. And but Rwanda, I'm coming here. Oh, this is my fourth time and I love it. And so Africa, first of all, African continent is huge.
It's huge. Yeah.
And there is so many countries from the north to the south to the west to the east. And my goal is kind of like visit every single country in African continent, but I didn't even reach that goal yet. And but it's the thing is about Africa. What kind of attracts me also more, it's people.
African people.
Yeah. And the thing is about, even there is some issues, in some part of Africa, people treat foreigners differently. Somebody is trying to corrupt you, somebody try to interrogate you for no reason. But as a majority of people in Africa, if you're gonna look at it, I mean, most African countries are poor.
Yeah.
And even those people who are poor, but the thing is, you hardly notice or see that they suffering from poverty because they always smile, you know, and they're always happy.
Yeah.
No matter what. And that's one very interesting aspect about African people. If you're going to be in the United States or somewhere, if you're poor, you're never going to see a person being happy, you know, and because if you cannot survive, you cannot survive.
Wow.
And but the thing is even in the countryside of Africa, you know, you have abundance of fruits, vegetables, people growing. If you need something to eat, you can just easily go and pick it and just do some simple meal. And that's what kind of like people hustling, you know, all the time. And they're also humble in Africa. And they're mostly welcome.
Yeah.
And that's one thing about Africa that I like a lot. And in spite of this, the weather that's warm all year round, you know, and it's not like a winter or spring, summer. that's one thing that's kind of like attracts me more, coming to Africa and African culture, traditional dance, handcrafts, whatever they do, and beautiful design of the fabrics they have. And so Africa has a lot of potentials, like a big potentials, because it's a big continent. And I hope one day in the future, Africa will unite as one nation instead of being divided by certain countries. Like former president of Ghana, Nkrumah used to say.
Kwame Nkrumah.
That he wanted to see United States of Africa, right? And there is a possibility if Africa can unite in the stronger mind and the powerful, and put their own mindset and establish one unity, that where people are going to be united and not divided based on the tribes, based on the different political view, but as a one nation, as one Africa. So then Africa can progress in the future to become better than any other continent or any other countries in the world, you can see, because Africa has a lot of potentials to sustain itself, to be better, and to be prosperous, and just lead the world than any other countries. But they just need a lot of efforts. Maybe not in this generation, maybe next generation it's going to happen, but I know one day it's going to happen. You know.
Okay. Wow. So from here, where are you heading to? From Rwanda?
From Rwanda, I'm going to Madagascar.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, it was an amazing interview.
Thank you.
I thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm your follower, I'm your subscriber on your YouTube channel. I follow you on Instagram because you're a traveler in Africa. Yeah.
Well, Africa is like my home, you know. It's like there is nothing more interesting for me than go to Africa, because I usually go to Africa every winter. And I try to explore different countries, see what this country in particular has to offer. But I will tell people that who never heard about Rwanda or never been to Rwanda, I would just tell them to come and visit and experience this country personally.
Wow.
And they will see the big difference and expand their horizon and see the big picture, how much this country has changed since tragic event of 1994, and how progressive this country became, and how attractive and clean country. So when you're in Kigali, sometimes you don't feel like you're in somewhere in Africa, you know, and because of all this new buildings building all the time. There's going to be new airport, I heard, that they're building right now. So because Rwanda Air gonna basically compete with other African airlines to establish as a major hub to transfer passengers and connect them to other different African destinations via Kigali. So this gives like major plus to Rwanda. And I want people again to come, see it, don't listen who said something about something, and just come and experience yourself, and they will see the difference on their own.
Wow. Thank you so much for visiting
welcome.
Rwanda.
You're welcome.
And thank you so much to allow me to do the interview with you.
You're welcome. Marakosi.
Can you say it again?
Marakosi.
Wow. Thank you.